Hi everyone, welcome back to another video of our Caddy conversion. In last week's video we started on the kitchen sink unit, and in this week's video I'm planning on finishing off the kitchen, or at least carry on with the work. Joanna's not working for once, so she's going to be helping. Maybe we're going to get more done when it's two of us, who knows. So I'll just show you what we're going to do today. So this is what we did last week. That's where the kitchen's going to be, the sink, and my battery in the camera died right before I did the worktop. So this is going to house the sink, and this is just going to be a lid that opens to access the gas bottle there.
So today we're going to stick these shelves down with some screws to make them a bit more secure, and then also stick this whole front panel on because at the moment it's not glued or screwed to anything.
That's the battery that I was charging overnight.
That lasted long. Someone get this guy a new drill.
Yeah, if you watch the videos, you know it's not the best drill. Actually the drill's okay, it's the batteries that are the problem. They hold charge for like 2 minutes. And the wired one I had, yeah, it's not wired anymore. I sliced it through the cable. So what we do now is just, I've already done everything in there. Just sand all the edges so we don't cut ourselves and we don't get any splinters. But the doors I forgot because they were in the house when I was doing all this. So John now is just gonna sand all the edges for the doors. Then we're going to carry on and we're going to attach them to the kitchen over there, and we'll show you what it looks like in a minute.
So we thought we'd make a start on the wallpapering, so we can wallpaper the outer panel and then the doors separately, just so we can fold in the edges and make it look a lot neater.
So we did ask on Instagram what should we do with the cabinets. One of the ideas was to paint it. A few people said to stain it, which I really like the look of the stained wood, but we also like pallet wood. And to attach all pallet wood on here will just make the build a lot heavier. We try to stay as light as possible, and we found this pallet wood effect wallpaper, which we thought looked nice. So we're just gonna give that a go, see what it looks like.
Everyone on Instagram said to stain it, and so we're going to completely ignore everything everyone said and then go for wallpaper instead. This is our first bit of wallpaper. Let us know in the comments section if you like it or not. So we haven't had any wallpaper paste. All we've been using is this carpet fix spray. We weren't really sure if it was going to stick, so we've just done one piece and we're going to leave it for 5-10 minutes and see what happens. If it sticks, we'll carry on. If it doesn't, we'll go get some wallpaper paste. But in the meantime, we shall start fixing our tap onto the work surface. So as Danny said before, he doesn't want to put it here by the door because there's only a little tiny gap for us to get in and out, and we'll probably knock it. So we're probably going to put it on this side.
So now what I'm going to try to do is just go around the corners, trim it all off, and use that, keep that piece and just use it for the door later on when we try to attach it. Down the door. Good morning guys, so it's the day after now. My battery on the camera died yesterday halfway through wallpaper the unit, but I didn't want to stop because it was going so well, so I didn't film some of it. But this morning I'm going to show you what I did last night before I carry on with the work. So as you saw, I was wallpapering this side, so that's finished now. The front is completely done as well. So I started on the doors. I've got 2 done. I just need to do this long one over there and the top left front, which is in here, and the big one. So with these doors, what I'm gonna do is I kept the offcut from the here, and I obviously used it for the door so the grain is matching on the wallpaper. So that's what it's going to look like when it's done. And we have these nice hinges to put on top. There you go guys, this is what the kitchen looks like. So I've attached a big door as well, which is for our table, and I put this little hinge there, like a farm gate hinge, which obviously you just lift up and you open the table and it rests on there, and that's going to be our work surface or dinner table, etc. If you want to put it away, you simply just push it up and it closes on there automatically, so it doesn't come back out. And when you're done with the table, you just put the shelf away. However, I just noticed I was about to install it, cut the hole, I was going to wallpaper it. I was measuring just to cut it to size, so I cut it to size. It fits nicely over here as well, but then I just put 1 screw underneath just so I can see if it fits. But anyway, as soon as I fold it down, I end up with this big gap in there, and I'm not really sure what to do about it, because yeah, if I open it, you can see that it fits nicely there. So I might just have to come to the idea that there will be a gap. So behind me is our kitchen finally done, and this door I haven't done yet, but I'll take care of at some point. And over here we have our sink, kitchen sink, which is a normal half bowl sink with a 12 volt tap. So it's obviously not switched on at the moment because we don't have any water, but you get the idea. It moves up and down and on and off. Moving along, we have our, this is where, underneath is where we're going to keep the fresh water and the grey water, This is our gas cupboard, so you can open it. Actually, if I fold this out of the way, you can just fold it all the way around. And this is our gas cupboard, where we keep our LPG bottle. And right above we have our quick release gas valve. It's one-way valve, so if by accident that comes undone, the way it does, it just pull this back and it comes out, the hose comes out. If that happens by accident, it's only one way, so it stops letting gas out automatically, so it's quite safe. Just above we have our thermostat for the Propex heater, so you just turn it on and you get the hot air blowing from over here. And the bottom one is just for the temperature. Right above that we have our USBs. Click the switch and you have all the USBs working. You have 4 USBs, 2 1 amp and 2 2.1 amp. And this one is just a 12-volt cigarette lighter. Moving along, we have our storage unit, which also doubles as a table. So this is our bracket, and we just open this, drops down, and this is our dinner table or desk or prep area. These are just some blinds, plenty of space over here. We close this back, just literally shut it, and then it's not going anywhere. Fold the leg away, and then we have 3 of our doors. One shelf goes all the way there, and another shelf down below. And over there is just our heater, and like I said, this is the hot air coming from there. So this is more or less our setup for the kitchen. If you have any questions, or if you want to know anything more about how we've done things, just leave a comment below. And I think that is everything for our kitchen video. If you like the video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to be making the bed. Thanks for watching. Bye.